want fellow Chicagoans to know that Englewood is live and in full effect. And so I remember my very first day when my boss, texted me, "Hey, meet me at the school, 8 o'clock." I was like, oh, okay, this is how it works. And so I met her here. We met in the parking lot, and we went through this back door over here. And it was incredible because we walked in and she said, "Okay, here are the keys, you're the principal." And so I had so much doubt. However, I knew that I really wanted to serve a community that I felt connected to. Although I've never lived in the Englewood community, I've lived in communities that are very similar to Englewood. And I knew that I wanted to serve Black and brown folks. So I'm really excited about today for a couple of reasons, but primarily because this is an opportunity for students to engage in community building. Over this pandemic, that's the thing that was lost that our babies need to thrive.
We shouldn't be arrested for just being Black and for no reason.
Social justice is about standing up for those who can't stand up for themselves.
We have to treat each other better and they will stop doing it to us.
There's so many residents who are just genuinely in love with where they live, right? They have the opportunity to live in other spaces, but they choose to be here.
A lot of kids don't have anybody they can relate to. I try to get them somebody they can talk to without being judged. They can be in a safe space, a no judgment zone, like I say, it's all about being there for the kids. And when you're able to relate and you're able to, know where they're going, if they don't straighten up, you give them a sense of not only pride, but self-esteem and self-confidence, because you can tell them, you already see the future. And Principal Thurmond, she's been there for a lot. She's very, not just confident in what she does, but she believes in the students too.
Please, just encounter Englewood. Just come and see. It's not that bad. It's not that bad at all. It's good. And a lot of people here do good things. They do. Been here my whole life. I'm okay. It's about how you carry yourself, the things that you're doing. What are you doing for the people to come over here and do that?
Since Principal Thurmond came, it's growth, responsibility, leadership. As me being a parent and a grandmother of 13. So I'm like, wow, she came, and taught me a few things that I didn't know. Excited that I have a team behind me, that I can go to Principal Thurmond, Ms. Boyd, people at the school and talk to them like, oh, I'm having a problem with this, or how should I address this, or.
I knew that I wanted to help Black and brown kids become or reach their full potential, and I knew that I wanted my school to be a beacon for the community. And it was in that moment that I started to do research around how to care for survivors of trauma and how to support children who've experienced ACEs, adverse childhood experiences. And it absolutely has changed how we do things here at King Academy. It's helped us to not only support the students, but also their families. So now families know when they're in need, you come to this school because we're here for you. In our second and third year, we had exponential student growth on our assessments. That really speaks to their commitment, but also the commitment of their teachers and their families. So there really wasn't much being done around social justice here at King, and I had the opportunity to create the vision for that. And so in the very first year, we did a peace rally in March in October. And the students ate it up. It was powerful. The kids had their signs. They were totally into it. And so, now you know, we do our Peace March and Rally. We do it twice a year. We do it in October, and then we always do it the week of Malcolm X's birthday. And so while that was great, I wanted us to take it further because it's greater than just like one day or, you know, one protest. And so we started to really change how we addressed discipline and student behavior here. We started to adapt restorative practices. And so we engaged our students in talking circles, in peace circles, in having peer mentors and things of that sort to really help them deal with their own emotions in a way that is constructive and just positive. Just engaging students in those conversations, in those ideas and, you know, that paradigm of thinking, it has absolutely, you know, changed the student experience here at King. Our kids, they enjoy coming to school. They know that it doesn't matter what they don't have, as long as they can get to the school, we'll take it from there. To just ensure that students know that when they are here, they are loved and they can take that love out into the world and share it and impact their community for the better. I also want fellow Chicagoans to know that it's really important that we go outside of our neighborhoods. Come into Englewood and see what you can be a part of. Not just what do you want to start in Englewood, because there's already a whole bunch of stuff that has been started, right? But what can you be a part of? What can you bring your time, your talent, and your efforts to in Englewood to just make it even better than it already is? It was incredibly powerful to see how when you provide people with what they need to thrive, they thrive, right? It's as simple as that. The looks on their faces, the look in their eyes when they're engaged in something that speaks to them, that's powerful. That's absolutely powerful, and it's a game changer. So I'm really excited about them being able to engage in that.
Now we're free! This is our history! This is our history!